Hi traders, welcome back to another trade recap video. So finally a decent position on Aussie yen. So I took a short on Aussie yen since yesterday, was able to hold it overnight and secured about $33,000 plus. It's been at least 2 to 3 months since I hit a bigger P&L day, because for the past 2 to 3 months, for some of you may realize or may not, the market has been in more of a ranging condition, so we don't have really clear momentum pushing into one direction. Therefore, I wasn't able to just fully fully implement my trading system and really push them beyond limits. So that's why you don't see me posting massive P&L for the past 2-3 months. And yeah, just to show all of you can see that just ignore the Aussie dollar one. There's a small $200 profit on the Aussie dollar. That's a misclick. Yeah, took Aussie and short, secured about $33,673, 4 positions in total. The biggest one is on top, then 3 scale ins. So just remember, I scaled in 3 times along the way on this specific trade, and I'll go deep into that detail. So yeah, let's talk about JPYX first. The entire thesis that I shared in my trade club actually started on JPYX. Right? So JPYX, the main reason why I said that we're bullish on this, it was because a few weeks ago, I think probably 2 weeks ago, we said that we are seeing some really nice reversal on JPYX, especially when price did this, holding above the OMSS. If you all still remember, then price made a further break above that minor high at 753, continue breaking the 759 high. So all these above 759, 760 were all just strength, all buys and control, tons of strength on the JPYX. We're expecting this to push to the upside, and I want all of you to also remember this. One of the key confirmation that gave me confidence to hold on to Aussie and short was also because I realized that the yen index was forming a bull flag. See all this? All these tiny little confirmation. Yeah, so all these are just external confluence, what we call correlation analysis, that really makes this Aussie and short so clean, so beautiful, right? So going to Aussie yen, the main reason why I shorted Aussie yen started from the daily. Price failed around the 98.50 2022 high. So it was around 2022 September we established the high at 98.50. Then around mid-November we go back and test the area. It dropped down to the 1 hour, test the area once, failed, and we really recovered hard, go push all the way back to 98.50 high, failed again, then just ultimately collapsed. And why, some of you might be thinking, hey, why don't you short around the high? That's the main thing is, if I put on the replay mode, would you ever think this is turning into a downtrend? No, fairly strong. If I were to short it right there, that's just prediction, right? That's just prediction, that's not real trading. And some of the confirmation that I received on the high time frame is multiple lower high confirmation. Right, see this? Low high, we failed to go back to this high, low high, continue low high, and all the EMAs are sloping bearish as well. If you look at the 4 hour, 20 is the blue line, 50 is the red line, 20 is under the 50, means we are turning into a downtrend. So I did, one of the main confirmation that I needed to see was Aussie yen holding under the 98 area, because you see, if I put on a replay mode, at this point of time, can you really tell if this is turning into a downtrend? The answer is no. It's still looking fairly bullish. But the confirmation that I needed to see was price collapsing under this 98 intermediate structure. Then from there, we can start looking for potential sell to the downside. And that was exactly what happened. Price went back to 98, retested multiple times, and ultimately we just failed and collapsed all the way down. So that was one of the main confirmation that gave me confidence to take this trade, in combination, in confluence with that JPYX strength. So for some of you who don't know what's JPYX, it's basically yen index, If JPYX goes up, the counter yen pairs will go down. All right, so drops down, and I was really thinking if I want to go in around that 97.27, but after seeing how price aggressively broke under that 97, I decided to say, hey, if the momentum's strong, it won't pull back deep. That's one of the simplest concepts that I always provide to my trade club members. If the momentum is strong, don't expect a deep pullback. If the momentum is weak, always wait for a deeper retracement. Same thing here. I decided to say, hey, I'm going to enter right around 97. Stop loss wise, I was just giving a rough estimation, 18 pips, and I was pretty close to getting stopped out. Just to be honest, I was very close to getting stopped out, and it dropped all the way down. So what really made that AJ pump so aggressive, and why they still decide to go short? The main thing was news. I've said this a lot of times. When there's news event, things are not accurate. All right, price action would not. Price action just isn't significant when there's news event, because the news event are made out of greed and fear element, pure emotion, no logical sense. Yesterday morning we got cash rate on Aussie that create a massive sell-off on the Aussie yen, and again Wednesday morning we got Aussie GDP. So that two news sort of conflicted with each other. See, the cash rate sent Aussie yen down, GDP sent Aussie yen up. So when price was really pumping up yesterday, I decided to just pull the trigger. And where were the three key areas that I scaled in and really had that much confidence to say I'm gonna hold this further, I'm gonna go aggressive on this? The first scaled in actually happened after that. I entered a first position here. So first position was entered here. Obviously that's the bigger size, about 25 or 29 lots. Just assume it's 25. When price really almost tapped me out, it didn't. Then it started dropping all the way down. That gave me confidence to starting to go aggressive, expecting a massive drop to the downside. Because if you look at the 4 hour, the main thesis of this still comes from the 4 hour. Look at the pin bar here, the reversal candlestick pattern here. If 4 hour confirmed a sell-off, confirmed a rejection, high chance we will drop. The question is just how long will it take for it to go down. First position, after seeing price come all the way back at the second position, after seeing price breaking under 96.80, that's our third position. After seeing price continue to squeezing lower, that's our fourth position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, eventually price just collapsed all the way down. And why did I decide to set my TP there is because of this daily key area. So I really want to avoid areas like this, especially when you got a decent P&L floating. It's always better to just close full position and really see if it still continue to drop. If it, let's say price really drop, I can still look for another pullback entry. No rush, all right? No rush. What's more important is to stick to our plan. And yeah, I've been setting this TP since the moment that I took the trade. So technically speaking, I was just sticking to my plan. So it seems like price is still dropping, but it doesn't really matter. All right, so that's it for this trade recap, and pretty very satisfied with the way I took this setup, manage it, skill ins, everything, management, exit, just on point. And yeah, I hope all of you learned something new here as well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.